I somehow managed to get my lens cap stuck in the cup holder. Now I can't get it out. Today, Valentine's Day. It's a day that's important to a few couples, others don't really care about it, but others still just prefer to complain about it. Myself, I've already done a few interesting things this morning. I woke up around 6:30 and went to hang out with my buddy Alex on the side of the road. I know that sounds weird, but the thing is, the Rod Ryan Show does this event called Mile of Meat that takes place in two parts. The first part's done in the morning, where they get about 20 guys, they give them a few signs, and they line them up on the side of the road. Then, women will drive by and call in the station and say, hey, I like number 10 or whatever. And, the station will vet them. They'll be like, hey, they'll ask them a few questions, blah, blah, blah. And then if they agree, they'll be paired up and they'll get to meet later that night. So that's what I was doing, just hanging out and seeing how it all goes. People were driving by, they were honking their horns. It was a good place. It was a good place to be because they were sandwiched between two lights. So it was early morning traffic. So you got people, that would slow down and stop. You had others that would really slow down. So people behind them who weren't interested at all, they had to switch lanes and go around. I thought that was pretty funny. Afterwards, though, I did something that I have never done before, and that's try French toast.
Good. Reese's eggs.
What does French toast taste like? I've never had it before.
Do you know what toast tastes
I'm about to go into the kitchen and make you. It's super easy to make. Just Google it. Go home, make it.
Would you compare it to funnel cake?
Yes, sort of.
No.
Not quite,
No.
but a little bit.
No.
Because I don't like funnel cake.
No, and it's
It's got the sweetness.
The only similarity is the powdered sugar shaked on top.
That's probably what.
Other than that, it's vastly
it's
different.
sweet.
It's vastly different.
It's not quite as good as a cinnamon roll.
I
So
would
it's
say,
better.
Don't make it yourself. Go to an IHOP or someplace that has it. Just get some. Try it out.
So I drove to IHOP, and I planned on recording there, but I was seated in the middle of the restaurant. There's people all around me, and it was pretty quiet. So I'm like, to pick up on the microphone, I would have to talk pretty loud so that everybody would hear me. I didn't want to be a weirdo and make them think that I was recording them or anything. So I asked the waiter, I'm like, hey, can I move into a corner or something by myself? Because I'm going to record a little bit. I haven't tried French toast. I just want to record this. I'm like, okay, yeah, put me in the corner. And then I'm like, okay, good, nice. I start pulling out my camera, put the microphone on. And then as soon as I do that, these women said directly diagonal from me. I'm like, oh, come on. I couldn't record there because it would be right facing them. And like I said, I would have to speak up and they would be able to hear everything I said. I don't know. I just felt weird about it, so I didn't record. I just recorded, the presentation of the food and stuff like that. So I felt a little rushed because I wasn't looking at the menu for more than 10 seconds before the waiter asked me what I wanted to drink. And so I didn't know. I just said orange juice because I like orange juice. But I had forgotten, because I don't normally eat at IHOP, I had forgotten that the IHOP orange juice has pulp in it. And I do not like pulp. I mean, it didn't have a lot of pulp, but any pulp is bad. And there were about 5 or so options of French toast, and I didn't really know, for the fancier ones, it was glazed with strawberries and bananas. So I just got the original one. And when it was brought out to me, I thought a few things. I thought the presentation looked nice. It looked appetizing. I noticed that there was a lot of powdered sugar, and I also noticed that I did not like the smell. So already it seemed kind of off to a rocky start, but I thought, I'm still going to try it, see how it tastes. So the first few bites that I took, they were actually pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised. But the more that I kept eating it, the more I realized that I didn't like it. It left a bad taste in my mouth, and the more I had it, the more nauseous it made me feel. So overall, I would say I wasn't a big fan of it. And I'm not sure if I would say I'm glad I tried it, but I tried it. But I'm about to head out and go meet up with Sam, which is a little bit surprising because we're one of those couples that doesn't really care about Valentine's Day. But we'll see what we'll do today. Today will be one of the first Valentine's Day Sam and I actually spend together. Normally, I honestly can't remember the last time we did spend the Valentine's Day together. But we're not actually going to do anything stereotypical, I guess. We're not going to go out to dinner. I didn't get her chocolates or a bear. Sam doesn't like any of that. She doesn't like flowers, no candy. Oh, here she comes.
Got it!
So we're going to go see other people date as our Valentine's date, I guess. Because Sam doesn't like the traditional things.
Well, that's not true. It's not that I don't like traditional things. I just don't care for Valentine's Day all too much.
What would you do with flowers I give you?
What would I do with flowers?
Yeah. What would I do with flowers? What would you do with flowers?
I would give them to my mom.
I give you flowers.
Okay.
What about like a teddy bear or something?
I'd give it to Kayla or
What about
Lauren.
chocolate?
I would
or
give
candy?
it to Kayla or Lauren. Here's the thing. I'm not a fan of flowers
So traditional
or candy. I guess.
The stereotypical Valentine's Day stuff.
I would kill the flowers and I wouldn't eat the candy. So I give it to people who would make use out of it.
Right. So like I said earlier also, we don't really spend Valentine's Day together. So this will be one of the first times we do. We're gonna go watch other people date.
Ooh. At least we're seeing each other this Valentine's.
Oh yeah, I guess that's a plus.
Yeah. I'm just happy I get to be with you.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that.
Why?
Get your late ass out here. He was the one we were waiting for. We should have started with 30. All right, Nathan. Please say hello to Kelly. I believe that we found out she was wearing red booties this morning. Oh, dude, what? So there is a straw inside that beer, and this is a speed thing. So what you want to do is you want to drink all of the beer. The first one done is going to be the winner here. Are we empty? Is it empty? She's empty. We got a winner. Couple number one. Careful getting home, everybody. We love each and every one of you, and I can't wait to hear the stories. Thank you guys. Be careful.
So we made it back to Sam's house after the event. What did you think of it?
It was alright. It was fun seeing all the games that they did.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting seeing all the guys and the girls meet for the first time. Everyone seemed to like each other, except one guy, number 15.
Yeah. I felt really bad for the girl because he kept walking away from her.
He pretty much abandoned her like maybe 30 minutes into it. Maybe 30 minutes into it.
But she said that she looked like a short Sofia Vergara. And she didn't.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you gotta be nice. You gotta play the game.
Yeah. He knew that, he was meeting a stranger for the first time, so like.
Yeah. Interesting Valentine's Day. Interesting way to spend Valentine's Day anyway.
Yep. We got to watch a bunch of people go on a date, and we didn't actually have a proper date, but that's okay.
What are you gonna do?
We're not conventional.
I forgot to mention that this shirt I'm wearing, it's my new logo shirt that you can actually get at shoprobert.com. There's two designs. There's this large element R, and then there's this smaller pocket R. And this one is a size large in women's. Sam wanted to wear it as a dress, but it's a little too short. And they come in 3 colors. And like I said, you can get them at shoprobert.com. So if you feel like buying them, they're $20. And on the website, it might say that there's only a certain amount of time left to buy them. But they're available all the time. They just ship and print out every 3 days. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, dang it. There we go.